Hi everyone, let's solve a problem related to percentage profit and loss. The problem states that Rohan sold to Rakshith cinema tickets at a profit of 10%. Rakshith sold it back to Rohan at a loss of 10%. In the whole process, Rohan gained Rs 55. Find the price at which Rohan originally bought the tickets. Now, what's happening here is you have Rohan who's selling to Rakshith tickets, right, at a profit, sells profit at 10%. This is one transaction. Now what's happening is Rakshith is selling it back to Rohan, right? He's selling it back to Rohan, right? So there is a second transaction. Rakshith sells to Rohan at loss of 10%. So there are two transactions here. Now, in this entire process, Rohan makes a profit, gain. He gets a gain or profit of 55 rupees. See here, Rohan makes a profit of 55. Rohan, when he sells to Rakshith, he gets a profit of 10%. Rakshith, when he sells back to Rohan, he gets into a loss of 10%. Now we need to find the price at which Rohan originally bought the tickets. So Rohan would have bought the tickets originally, right? What is the price in which he bought? So we'll have to find Rohan's buying price originally, right? Buying price is equal to question mark. Let the buying price be X, right? We'll assume that this is X. Rohan's buying price is what we need to find out. So now in this entire steps, what's going to happen is Rohan is making a profit in this transaction 1. In the first transaction, he is making a profit, right? 10% profit is making. In the second transaction, he is buying it again. He is buying the ticket again, right? And Rakshith is incurring a loss. So Rohan is buying it again. In the second transaction and first transaction, we need to find out the profit that Rohan makes, right? In the first transaction, we'll find out the profit. In the second transaction also, we'll find the profit. The total profit that he makes is 55 rupees, right? Now, let's start with first transaction. We'll find the profit and the selling price. Then come to second transaction. In second transaction, again, we'll find the selling price and the profit. Then the total profit is what? Should be 55 rupees. Using this total profit, we need to find out the Rohan's buying price originally as to how much he bought the tickets for. Now, let's start with first transaction. Let's write down what we have. So, Rohan's profit percent is 10%. Rakshith's loss percent is also 10%. Total gain of Rohan is 55 rupees. Now let's come to first transaction. First transaction. Rohan sells to Rakshith at 10% profit. We have assumed that Rohan's buying price is X and profit percent is 10. So what we will do, we'll try to find the selling price and we'll try to find the profit. Both of these we'll find. We need to find the profit because the profit of first transaction, what is that we need to find here? We need to find profit. And then we need to find selling price, right? And similarly, the second transaction, we'll have to find both of these, right? So now let's find profit. How can we find profit? We know profit percent formula. Profit percent is equal to profit by cost price into 100. So profit percent is 10. Profit we don't know. We have to find out profit. Cost price we assumed it to be X. This is nothing but cost price in which Rohan bought the tickets. So this is X into 100. So therefore we'll get profit is equal to, I'm shifting this here. So I'll get 10 into X, 10X, and I'm shifting 100 also here. So I'll get by 100. This is into 100. When I shift it the other side, it will become by 100, 10 by 100. So profit is 10x by 100. Let's keep this in mind. We need this in the next steps. We need this. Let's call this as equation 1. Okay. Now let's find selling price. What is selling price of Rohan's transaction? What is the selling price? So selling price would be profit plus cost price. Cost price plus profit is selling price. Why? Because profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which means selling price is profit plus cost price. So this is what I'm using here. Selling price is equal to profit. Profit is what? 10x by 100. We got 10x by 100 as profit. Plus cost price. Cost price, we assumed it to be x, right? So this is nothing but 10x by, let's take the LCM as 100, right? 100 has to go once to get 100 as LCM. So 10x into 1 is 10x. Plus, to get 100 as LCM, we'll have to multiply 1 into 100 times. That means you have to multiply numerator 100 times. So 100 into x is 100x. This is nothing but 110x by 100. So selling price is 110x by 100. Let's call this as equation 2, right? This is also very important. We need to remember this. We finished the first transaction. Let's come to second transaction. Second transaction is Rakshith sells back to Rohan at 10% loss, right? Now, what do we have to find? We'll have to find selling price. We'll have to find loss. We have loss percent, right? Loss percent is given, which is 10%. So we'll use the loss percent formula, right? Loss percent is equal to loss by cost price into 100. Loss, we don't know the loss, right? Cost price, we don't know, but we can figure out. Now, what is cost price here? The selling price, Rakshith, Rohan sells to Rakshith. Rohan sells to Rakshith at this particular price. That means Rohan is buying at this particular price, right? Rohan is buying at this particular price from Rakshith, right? So here Rohan is selling to Rakshith. That selling price we have found out, right? We have figured out the selling price. And Rakshith is buying at this particular price, right? He's buying at this particular price. So this becomes a cost price for Rakshith now. The selling price becomes the cost price for Rakshith because Rakshith is buying this. Rakshith is buying at this particular price. So this price actually is cost price for Rakshith. This price is selling price for Rohan. This is selling price for, we said, Rohan. Selling price for Rohan is cost price or buying price for Rakshith. So therefore, instead of cost price, we can write this selling price. So we'll write this as loss by cost price is 110x by 100 into 100. Loss percent is 10. Ultimately, we need to find selling price here. So we'll write this loss in the form of selling price. What is loss? Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Let's substitute it here. So we'll write this as cost price minus selling price by 110x by 100 into 100, and this is 10. Now from this we know cost price again. Cost price is this part, right? So we will write it. We'll write as 10 is equal to cost price. I will substitute 110x by 100. This is cost price minus selling price. I don't know what selling price is, by 110x by 100 into 100. Now we'll try to find out selling price here, right? We will calculate in such a way that we get selling price. We'll simplify all of this. All of this will simplify. So what we will have to do, let's solve this. So this is going to be, I'm moving this here. So it will be 10 into 110x by 100. This entire thing, I'm moving it here. This entire thing is in the denominator, in the division. So when I move, it's going to become multiplication, right? It's going to become multiplication. This entire thing is going to go up on the other side. Remember one thing, there is one mistake that's often done. When you move it, don't take reciprocal, don't reverse this, just move it as is. That is, it will be 110x by 100 into 10. And this is equal to, let me write down, minus SP, the whole into 100. We'll get 10 into 110x by 100, which is equal to, I'll bring 100 this side. So this is into 100. So this is in multiplication. So when I shift it, it will become division. It will become by 100. So it will come here. Now let me write down whatever is left over. minus selling price. Now let's cancel whatever is possible. So we'll get 11x by 100 is equal to 110x by 100 minus selling price. We'll shift this here. So when I shift this, this is going to become minus. So it will be 11x by 100 minus 110x by 100 is equal to minus selling price. Common denominator is 100. So I can subtract 11x minus 110x is minus 99x. This is equal to minus selling price. Minus and minus will get cancelled. So I'll be left with selling price is equal to 99x by 100. Let's call this as equation 3. So we got selling price of Rakshith selling to Rohan. We found the first transaction's profit. This is the profit from first transaction. Now I'll have to find profit from second transaction. Profit from second transaction. Profit to whom? Profit to Rohan. Right? We need to find this. We found selling price. Let's find profit also now. Now remember one thing. Selling price for Rakshith, this is selling price. For Rohan, this is buying price. For Rohan, it's going to be buying price, right? This is going to be buying price for Rohan because Rakshith is selling to Rohan, right? And this is the selling price when Rakshith is selling and Rohan is buying it. So it's Rohan's buying price now. So this becomes Rohan's cost price. I can say Rohan's buying price second time, right? First time he already bought originally. Second time's buying price is 99x by 100. Now we'll have to find the difference. We'll have to find the difference between his original buying price and the second time that is buying, right? We need to find the difference. That difference will tell if it is profit or loss, right? We need to find difference between original buying price or the initial buying price and buying price of second transaction or second time. Why difference? Now let's go back to that diagram. Here he has bought it originally for X. Now second time is again buying. Rohan is again buying from Rakshith. So let's find the difference because that difference will tell us if it is profit or loss, right? Just for example, right? Suppose Rohan bought it for 100 rupees originally and second time Rohan buys it for 95 rupees. Second time, for example, okay? First time he buys it for 100 rupees. Second time he buys it for 95 rupees. Now there is a profit for him. There is a profit here, right? 5 rupees. The actual original price of the ticket is 100. But he has bought it for 95 rupees. That means there's 5 rupees benefit for him. Right? 5 rupees he has saved. Now that is what we'll find out here. What is that he has saved now? We assume that first time he had bought it for X. Buying price is X. Now second time it is 99x by 100. Correct? Now what is the difference? Difference is 100. I'll take 100 as the LCM. So this will go 100 times. So I'll multiply with X. 100x minus 99x. I'll get X by 100. This is the difference. This is his profit. This is what he has saved. His saving, his gain, his profit, whatever you call it, right? So in the second transaction, he's made a profit of X by 100. In the first transaction, he also made a profit, right? In the first transaction, what is the profit that he made? This is the profit that he made in the first transaction, 10x by 100. So let's add. So total profit of Rohan is equal to profit of first transaction plus profit of second transaction. Profit of first transaction is 10x by 100 plus profit of second transaction is x by 100. This one, right? So what is it finally? It is 11x by 100. But we know what profit he has made. 55 rupees. He made profit of 55 rupees. That's given in the question. Total profit that he made is 55 rupees. So now let me solve. So 55 is equal to 11x by 100, which means 11x is equal to 55 into 100, which means x is equal to 5500 by 11. I'm shifting 11 this side. So this will become 11 5s are 0. So x is equal to 500 rupees. So x is 500 rupees, which is the original buying price that we had assumed. So Rohan originally bought tickets at 500 rupees. So this is the answer. So I hope the problem is clear. If you have found this video useful, do press a like and share it.